Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be reviewing the new Dominique Cosmetics Transition Palette. We are also going to be reviewing these lashes from the Murillo twins. This is a Brianna lash and the lip drip kit, or is that what it's called? I don't know, but this lip set, it's really, let me just let you watch the video, but these I'm going to be reviewing as well. So if you want to see my thoughts and my review on these products, then go ahead and keep on watching the video. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and start out with the Dominique Transition Palette. I'm pretty sure that you guys have seen videos on this here on YouTube. So I'm going to start out with this. I can't even get it open. So I do love the packaging. I love the color of the packaging. It has a huge mirror, which I really never use the mirrors. Like, I don't use the mirrors just because I feel like holding a palette like this is kind of heavy. I'd rather hold like a smaller mirror or something where it's not gonna be too big in the way, you know, when I'm filming and stuff. So I do appreciate the mirror because, I mean, if you take it along with you and you forget a mirror, at least you have one here. But for me, I prefer a smaller mirror. But the mirror is awesome. It's pretty big, and on the mirror it says "Keep Life Simple." So I did watch her video, and she said you can use the eyeshadows as, you know, eyebrow. ¿Cómo se dice? What do you call that? I don't know what the fuck it's called. Eyebrow powder. You can use it as eyebrow powder. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Kohl, and this is so huge. Move all this stuff. I don't know, I have all this shit right here, girl. Okay, but I just finished working out, so I took a shower, got ready for you guys to film a video. My eyebrows are a little bit hairy. I'm gonna wax them tonight because ya se miran like really ugly. But we're gonna take the shade Kohl, and I'm just taking this brush, and this is actually a painting brush, and I'm just gonna fill in the back and see how these eyebrows turn out, because, you know, I don't want to look crazy, but we'll just see how it turns out. So she says you can use this for like blush and highlighting underneath the eyes, contouring and everything. So if we can do all that, that would be awesome. This is an all matte palette, so if you need shimmer, like if you're a person who needs to have shimmer, then you would need an extra palette. So just an FYI. I do like the color, but I think this brush is really crappy. I should have like brushes everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade Ash and just flick in the brows here. I never use powder for my eyebrows just because I feel like it doesn't really work the best for me, or at least maybe I don't use it right to do the brows. But the brush I'm using here for the front part, it's this one's from Essence, and it's the eyebrow brush. I think, oh, it's messed up, like it's going into the brush. No, we'll get one from the dollar store. The brush is like literally going in and out. Look, I don't know if you could see. That is so weird. Anyway, I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not. Probably like jacked up my brush, but oh girl, this stuff is pigmented because it's staining my skin. Ay, wait. Usually I'm a little bit more organized, I think. Sometimes, I don't know. But right now, I don't know, girl. I don't know what the heck is going on with the hay. I think I might get a lash extension soon. Maybe today, maybe over the weekend. But I'm thinking about getting lash extensions just to make it easier for when I get ready for work and stuff like that. But anyways, these are what the brows are looking like so far. I'm gonna clean them up with some concealer and see how they look after. Like right now I'm like but usually after concealer, like, they do turn out a little bit better, or they do look better with, you know, concealer. But déjame buscarlo because I don't know where I left that sheet. I found it. I'm so unorganized, guys. I'm sorry. I just... Okay, so these are the eyebrows. I'm not used to using brow like powder for my eyebrows, so I mean it's okay. It's not like what I like when it comes to eyebrows, it's not what I like for my eyebrows to look like, but I mean they don't look too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the skin because I do want to use this eyeshadow palette for highlight underneath the eyes, contour, and blush. And then we'll go ahead and do the eyeshadow. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Hydro Concealer. And I'm just going to apply this like that. I'm going to spread it out a little bit before I go in with the sponge. So I know it's been like a little minute since I've uploaded any videos, but now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. I'm going to take some of this and just apply it wherever. And just use the end of the other end of the brush just to kind of press it into the skin. I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, and this one's in 305N. I love this foundation. It is a luminous foundation, so if you have oily skin, I would recommend you setting it. I would recommend you setting it with a powder, just because, well, I mean, obviously it's luminous and you don't want to look like a grease ball by the like toward the middle of the day, especially if you're very oily. I get oily in my T-zone. I do apply a little bit of translucent powder to keep the oils, you know, at bay, like whenever I'm gonna wear, you know, my foundation for hours at a time. I love this foundation because it's very skin-like. I hadn't been using it for a little while, but lately it's because, okay, like these past, you know, since I've reviewed this Morphe foundation, I've been using it like nonstop every day. But this morning, my husband and I, we went to go have breakfast, and I popped out this foundation because I hadn't used it in a hot minute. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna use it today. And yeah, I just wanted to use it. But I did notice, like, I did set it with like the Hourglass Veil translucent powder, and like during my workout it did start to break up like pretty rapidly. So it's not a long wearing foundation when it comes to like you working out and sweating and stuff like that. But if you're not gonna be sweating or whatever, I think it'll be fine. Okay, so now that I got all that settled there, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the shade Frothy and Natural. I'm gonna mix the two shades together to set underneath my eyes. And I'm just taking a Real Techniques, what is this? The cheek brush, the multitask cheek brush. So Frothy, my goodness, girl, that scared me. Frothy is an eyeshadow that she actually has in one of her other palettes. I think it's the Latte 2, which I do have. She says you can use this as highlight. I'm using both the natural and the frothy color just because I don't want to look too yellow underneath my eyes. It's just not a good look for me. So I'm mixing the shades together just to see what this will do for as far as highlighting. It looks okay. It did brighten up the eyes a little bit more. I kind of feel like I look a little bit like crepey, like it's kind of like, looks kind of cracked or whatever, but it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and set it with setting spray, and hopefully it'll like melt the powder and the foundation and concealer together. And for contour, I'm gonna use this Sigma Emphasize Contour F57, and we'll go ahead and contour with Caramel because I want to use like a lighter shade first, and then if I feel like it doesn't work out, then we can go in with a darker shade. And I'm gonna stamp it first. Oh, that's so pigmented. I feel like I should have set my face first. This is a really nice color to contour with. Well, at least for me, I like the way it looks. I think this brush is definitely like too hard to use to contour. Like whoever invented this is kind of crazy. I've never used it. This is actually my first time using it. Let me go ahead and go in with the softer brush. Let's see, Caramel. I'm gonna use it to bronze instead. I do like the way it looks. It's a really nice color. I think I just used a really crappy brush. What's going on with all the crappy brushes today? I just washed all the ones that I usually use last night, so that's why I'm using these brushes, but that's okay. We're figuring it out. I think it looks really good. The color looks nice. I think on camera it's showing up a little bit dark, but it actually looks really good, to be honest. Like, I do like the way it looks. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the blush shade. Let's see here. Oh, I think this would have been better. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is a lot better. Okay, so I'm using the Morphe MB4, and this is better than the other brushes I was using. So, like, to apply, you know, to apply the contour, definitely use a more dense brush, but like where it's like flared out a little at the end, so that way it'll like spread the product nicely. Gotta define that jaw, girl. If not, then you'll be looking crazy. Okay, so I like the way it looks. It looks really pretty. Now we're gonna go in with some blush, and we are gonna use both these shades together. So blushing and soft and sweet, I'm gonna mix the two together, and we are gonna apply it to the cheeks, girl. They're pretty shades mixed together. Like, they look really good. I'm gonna pack on the blush because I want to look cute, girl. I want to look pink and fresh, you know. So I like the two colors mixed together. They look really pretty, really like healthy, pretty looking kind of skin. I feel like so far everything is turning out really nice, so I really like that. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some highlight because a girl needs to shine, you know. I hate when people like are like, I hate when girls highlight right here and all this and all that. Like, that's enough. And I'm like, girl, if you don't like it, then don't look. Like, turn the other cheek, girl. Like, what? You know? Turn the other cheek. Anyways, I love this highlight. This is a really pretty highlight. I did talk about it in my e.l.f. CC cream review. I will list it up here in the cards or link it down below so that way you guys can check that video out. Guys, I've been wanting to tell y'all, I ordered the Murillo twins collab with Beauty Creations, and girl, like, I've been dying to use these palettes on my channel, you know, with you guys, but I just couldn't wait, so I used this one this morning. It's really pretty. I just used these two shades here and then this one here, and the palette is really nice. I actually want to create like a little purple moment with this one. I do have the other one. This one's a Brittany, and then the other one, I have it here. Okay, let me see. Let me show you real quick. I think I might use a pair of their lashes today because, girl, why not? Here's the other one. So this is the Brianna, and this one's really pretty. I'm sure you guys have seen tutorials on them, but I'm still gonna do a tutorial video, whatever, for you guys, because that's how I do, you know. But that's the other one. This one's really pretty. This one's a little bit more up my alley because of the, it's more like on the neutral side. It has pops of pink in there, you know. But girl, gotta love that pink, those pink shades. But the other one is very pretty too, and it was like one of the first ones I used. So yeah, I'll probably use this one on the next video, or maybe I'll do one eye with one palette and then the other eye with the other palette to see like what's the dealio and stuff. But yeah, I got these palettes from Beauty Creations. We're gonna go ahead and move on to The shadows, I'm gonna try to do something neutral because I don't want to get too crazy, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I don't know. This color's like really calling my name. I kind of want to use it, but I kind of don't. I don't know. We'll see. Or should I do like a purpley look or neutrals? I don't know. I'm really in love with this shade. So I'm going to start off with caramel. Let's start off with caramel. Give it a good swirl. So this color so far, yes, it's blending out really nicely. I like it. I'm going to go into Toffee with that same brush and take that more in the crease area. So I used caramel, then I went in with toffee, and then now I'm gonna go in coffee beans. I actually have it in the other eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna go in with, let's go in with hazelnut. I'm going back in with caramel, and I'm just gonna go around the edges of those shades, just to make sure we're not taking away from the first shade, the transition shade, girl, because this is a transitional palette. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead, you know what, let me move all this shit out of the way because it's too much stuff up here, like it's just in the way. I'm gonna go ahead and take Mocha. So the colors are building pretty nicely. I feel like with the Mocha shade, it's starting to look a little bit more on the gray side, like right in here, which is not a big deal. It's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and do Frothy as the inner third of the eye. Let's see. Frothy is the first shade in the first row. And we are gonna apply this baby right here. It's a cute little moment. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Brianna lashes. Let's open these up. The packaging is so cute. I love the packaging. You guys, make sure that you measure the lashes when you're gonna put them on, because sometimes they're a little bit too long and then you look crazy, like with the lashes hanging over. You see what I mean? So I would need to cut about that much off. I like that they make them a little extra long, just so that way if you have longer eyes, well, I mean, te van a quedar, you know. I'm going to put lash glue on them real quick. Then I'm going to put mascara and then apply them. Ay, qué bruta. I should have waited a little bit longer for the lash glue to dry. Now I got it all over my eye. Look at how I got all the black lash glue all over my eye. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and let it sit and dry, and then hopefully I can like scrape it off. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, and then I'll be back so we can apply lippy and then talk about the palette. So I'm gonna use Brianna's. It's the lip drip, and this one's in Mwah. Okay, so this is definitely more like a deeper brown. I do like the formula. It glides on really nicely, so you don't need to press hard on the lips when applying this. Now let's try her lipstick, and this one's in Brie Brie, and she says not to rub it in because then it'll look more orange than nude. So I'm gonna, yeah, I see what she means, but I'm gonna just apply it in the center, kind of bring it up here. Oh, this smells so good. It smells super sweet, like vanilla or something. It smells really good. Yes, queen. The formula from this is really nice. Let me go ahead and swatch the lipstick on the back of my hand and the liner so you can see what they look like. I did an ugly swatch, but it's okay. That's what the shade looks like. I like it. It's like more on the coral side. It's really pretty, like a coral nude, but mixed with the brown, it kind of like looks more nude than coral. So alone it would look like this, but like mixed in with the lip liner it would look like this, which looks really nice. Definitely chola vibes. Like it's nice. It's a really pretty concept. I do like the combination together, and I do like the colors separately. They look really pretty. Gonna jump right back into the Dominique Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. Now I have to say I do like this palette. Overall, I think it is a really nice palette, like to have if you are like an esthetician that does makeup, or you know, a traveling makeup artist, and you tend to use shades like this a lot. Recommend this. So the formula is really nice. The eyeshadows blend out really nicely. They just glide on. Didn't have any patchiness going on at all. When I did use the shades Frothy and Natural underneath the Lash, they did accentuate like my little texture I do have underneath the eyes, but nothing too dramatic where like it's only if you're like up close and personal and trying to get right in there. But I mean, it's because I have dry under eyes, guys. Like, I'm sure it'll work out for you if you have like smooth under eyes, but my under eyes are just crazy, so don't worry about that. But as far as the palette goes, I love the whole concept of it. I love that you can do your brows with it. Not like, I don't ever do my brows like with brow powders. I always use a brow pencil, you know, those are like my favorite. I am going to be getting my brows laminated soon, so I don't know, we'll see after I laminate them if it'll be like better once they're laminated. But my eyebrows are not tweezed, they are not cleaned up whatsoever, so this is what they look like. I'm okay with them. I think they look just, you know, like natural brows or whatever, with a little hint of color. Eyeshadows that I use for blush, I think that they are so pretty. I just love the two mixed together. Using the eyeshadows as contour, that's really smart. Just her bringing it to light, you know, for other people, I think that's an awesome idea. So I do love the eyeshadow palette. This is really, really pretty. I'm glad that I purchased it. So yes, girl, like the look turned out really nice. I love it. I already said, you know, but I'm gonna say it again, girl, like Brianna, you did a good job with the lashes, your lip combo. I love it, girl. I love them. They're so pretty. They're so like just se miran bien perronas, you know what I mean? But I love the way that this makeup look turned out today. I do recommend the palette. I'm not even like BSing you. This is a nice palette to purchase, and definitely if you are into lashes and you know the whole chola vibes, kind of lip liner, whatever, girl, pick it up. It's a good, you know, set. So definitely recommend that. I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my inner corner because, girl, I don't even know why I didn't. Like, what's wrong with you? But I'm gonna just take a little bit of the highlight that I used on my face and highlight the inner corner. But yes, girl, I do really, really appreciate this palette, the transition palette. It's really, really nice. No sé, like I just like it. I love the shades. They're just really, really nice. So yes, I recommend. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.